You guys ready for some major BS here? Greg Cipes, who's been the voice of Beast Boy for 20 years. You know, you remember back in the original Teen Titans and Cartoon Network, Teen Titans Go, and pretty much everything in between. He's been the voice of Beast Boy. But unfortunately, he has been diagnosed with early stage Parkinson's, which sounds bad because I mean, look at Michael J. Fox. It is bad, but early stage, if you remember, Michael J. Fox was diagnosed with Parkinson's back in what? I think what was it? Back to the Future 2 or 3. He was diagnosed. So that was just so say late 80s, early 90s. Did that stop him from acting? No. But Warner Brothers apparently fired Greg um, because of that whole Parkinson's diagnosis. We've got the Gunverse here. Hey, James Gunn. Since Teen Titan Go falls under the Elseworlds, the fans need your help. I had the pleasure of speaking with Greg Cipes, and he shared with me lots of unsettling details and information of how he was wrongfully terminated by Sam Register, while the original actors get to keep their jobs. He said it was after Valentine's Day, and the OG Titans cast begged Sam that the show would not be the same without Greg. And the thing that Sam Register said and did is very inhumane or inhuman, whichever one you want to pick, really. Greg told me he's been discriminated against because of his Parkinson's, and they are trying to steal his voice and replace him with a mimic for the new Teen Titans Go season. DC fans spread the hashtag Save Beast Boy hashtag, and then we have Greg. Warner Brothers literally fired me on Valentine's Day right after I publicly shared my Parkinson's diagnosis. I mean, how fucked up is that? This dude who loves the character of Beast Boy, who loves the fans. If you've seen this guy at conventions, whenever he's actually able to get there, he's so chill. He's down to earth. He's caring. He's the kind of person. It's like when they say never meet your heroes. Well, he's the exception. He's extremely cool. He is the kind of person where you meet the guy and you're like, he's exactly the way I thought he would be, in a good way. And for them to just say, "Oh, hey, yeah, sorry, thanks for voicing Beast Boy for 20 years, but you have Parkinson's now, and we're ignorant and we don't know what that actually entails, so we're just gonna let you go. Go hang out with Michael J. Fox." So early stage Parkinson's again. Michael J. Fox was still acting, and I think how old is Greg? Hang on. All right, so Greg is 45 years old, and he has early stage Parkinson's. Michael J. Fox was 29 when he was diagnosed with early stage. So the way it progresses, obviously, it's different from person to person, depending on how you take care of yourself and stuff like that, which doesn't really help it a lot because your body's still gonna break down. But assuming that he's taking care of himself, at most, if he's lucky, late stage won't happen till maybe he's already had a full life. You know? So the fact that WB is like, "Oh yeah, we're just gonna fire you. Sorry." Greg can sue if he wants. Because there's no reason. He can still use his voice, and again, like Michael J. Fox, if you listen to him, he can still talk. It's not like they're incapable of talking. Michael J. Fox is still doing things. He doesn't have as many roles now, but I think he still does voice work and stuff like that. So the fact that, and it couldn't happen to a nicer guy. The dude's been Beast Boy for 20 years. And Warner Brothers like, "No, sorry. We can't have people with diseases working for us." Isn't this discriminatory, and can't he seek litigation? Does Parkinson's affect the ability to voice a character? No, it doesn't. Why was he fired? Fired the day he revealed Parkinson's. That's cold from WB. Actually, isn't that against the law? Bro diagnosed with Parkinson's doesn't mean he's having a speech disorder. What are the grounds for them firing him? Exactly. Warner Brothers really said, thanks for 2 decades. Now pack it up. The moment he got sick, Cold World, studios love to talk about family until it's time to actually show loyalty. And then, yeah, I saw this one. It's like, Nintendo treats their employees well, guys. Yeah, right. It's like, what? We're talking about WB. What does it have to do with Nintendo? Oh my god, you really are retarded. Well, Warner Brothers L, but what's new? Kind of sucks, but 20 years is a solid run, to be honest. It is a solid run, but given the fact that if they didn't fire him because of his Parkinson's, he could go on to voice Beast Boy for however much longer. I mean, that's the greatest job one can have, is to have a job like that where you can continue for 20, 30, 40 years. But they're like, hey, sorry to hear about the Parkinson's, and thanks for the 20 years of faithful voice acting for us, but we're out now. Good luck. But sucks between you're 45, maybe it's another 20-year-old's time now. No. Like, this dude is Beast Boy. I don't think anyone else could pull off Beast Boy at this point. You know, the way Beast Boy is portrayed, this dude is Beast Boy. Like, justice for Greg Cipes. Nobody can do a better Beast Boy than him. And then you have this one. Beast Boy's a cuck. Voiced by Imagine hearing this dude's been fired because he has Parkinson's and trying to insult the guy. Right. All bait. Just save the Beast Boy. I saw one down here. Bummer. That's kind of messed up. They need to explain themselves. Yeah, good times. Good times. Remember a few seconds ago when the odds were in our favor? The Greg Cipes situation is low-key personal to me. Like, this is one of my favorite voice actors of all time. At Warner Brothers, you lose a lawsuit. Shame on WB.
Kevin and Ben 10.
Yeah.
Gwen, voice of your childhood, part Greg Cipes. He is Beast Boy in Teen Titans.
That's what's up, mamas.
Kevin and Ben 10.
Gwen, Ben, don't touch my car.
As well as Stinkfly.
It's time to get stinky.
Michelangelo in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Booyakasha!
Shiro in Super Robot Monkey Team Hyperforce Go.
Monkey Team Go!
The old voice promo of Cartoon Network.
Coming up next is Pokemon.
Iron Fist in Ultimate Spider-Man.
He's come to take me home. You have been a great friend. Goodbye.
Even if he sounds the same in each role, he's still iconic.
And he is. Unfortunately, that's the way with a lot of voice actors. You know, you have people like, you think of like anime, you think of like Christopher Sabat, where just in Dragon Ball Z alone, Vegeta, Piccolo, Mr. Popo, Kami, Jace, Birder, Raccoon. You have all these people that are voiced by Christopher Sabat, and you can tell because they sound like Christopher Sabat. So for us as a voice actor, sometimes you don't need a wide array of voices. You just, if you voice characters that are iconic enough, like Beast Boy is. Beast Boy, Michelangelo, Mikey. So he voices these iconic characters. Well, that's really messed up. He's just looking for sympathy. No way he's winning in court. Yes, he's just looking for sympathy because WB fired him just because he had Parkinson's. It's totally for sympathy. Are you fucking retarded? Most corporations in a nutshell. Write me down a list of works done by Greg Cipes. I'll love to remember them. All the other voice actors should announce that they also have Parkinson's. So should the production crew and everyone else involved on the show in solidarity with the guy. I can imagine them all coming out as their characters, like making the announcement as their characters. So like Tara Strong, who does the voice of Raven, comes out and like, with her very, Raven like voice. She says that she has Parkinson's. You got Cyborg like, I got Parkinson's. Booyah. And they all just announce that they have Parkinson's. It's like, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna fire all of them? Not cool, Warner. Not cool. Like, everyone seems to know that this is fucked up. Just because a dude has Parkinson's doesn't mean he can't voice act. In fact, it's the opposite. He still can voice act because it's the body that's affected the most. You see Michael J. Fox with the tremors and having the shift all the time because his body isn't able to sit still. He can still voice act, which he does a lot. So this whole thing of them firing Greg for no reason, essentially, is complete bullshit. Complete fucking bullshit. So I hope Greg, along with everyone else from Teen Titans, does something. I hope he goes after Warner Brothers, and he will win. Because they could easily ask Warner Brothers, well, what proof do you have that he isn't going to be able to perform his duties as a voice actor? What are they going to do? Well, it's our firm belief. No, that doesn't hold up in court. So the quality of his voice hasn't changed. He's still giving the same Beast Boy as ever. So if the court was to ask them, well, what grounds do you have to believe that he's not able to perform his duty as a voice actor? They can't do anything. They have nothing. A firm belief or we personally feel doesn't hold up in court when you have the guy there who's able-bodied still, able to do the job, wanting to do the job. It doesn't hold water. So Warner Brothers, I hope you're ready for a shit show, and all that shit that has hit the fan right back at you. Because not only do you have Greg possibly going after you, but then you have his fans rallying behind. Even if they're not fans of Greg, or they have no idea what Teen Titans actually is, anyone with a modicum of common sense can see that this is bullshit. So you are in for the biggest shitstorm of your lives. No umbrella or hiding is gonna fucking save you from this. But anyway, yeah, I hope Greg does what he can to kind of work through it. Obviously, it's not something you can just get over. But, he seems to be a pretty positive guy with some pretty chill vibes. So I'm sure whatever gets thrown at him, he'll be able to, make it through. And I hope he does get to continue voicing Beast Boy in some way. Because I know that's what he loves. He's been doing it for 20 years. But anyway, that's going to do it for me. You guys know the drill. I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.